Welcome to Episode 7 of the Cardiovascular Longevity Series, Zone 2 Cardio, where we explore the science of living longer through movement. We'll show you how this moderate training burns fat, boosts heart health, and builds lasting endurance. This program is brought to you by the Series of Thoughts team as part of the Longevity Series, living a long and active life.
What if slowing down is the key to living longer? While fitness culture often champions intensity, research suggests that the moderate, sustainable effort of Zone 2 training is a powerful tool for longevity and metabolic health. We'll explore why in this video. Today, we'll cover what Zone 2 is and how to find your personal zone. We'll discuss its benefits for your metabolism and mitochondria and how it upgrades your cellular engine. Finally, we'll provide an actionable training framework for optimal results. Exercise is typically divided into 5 heart rate zones. Most people train in the taxing but suboptimal zones 3 and 4. Zone 2 is the aerobic sweet spot. It is challenging enough for adaptation but gentle enough to sustain for long durations. The 5 heart rate zones range from very light, or Zone 1, to maximum, or Zone 5. Zone 2, the aerobic base, is 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. This conversational pace is the sweet spot for longevity and fat burning. Zone 2 is the intensity where your body primarily burns fat as fuel. You should be breathing harder than rest, but still able to hold a conversation. The target heart rate is 60 to 70% of your maximum, or approximately 180 minus your age in beats per minute. Use the talk test to gauge your Zone 2. You're in Zone 2 if you can speak in full sentences and feel warm but not gasping. If you can only speak in short phrases and feel a burning in your muscles, you've gone too hard. Zone 2 training is, at its core, mitochondrial training. Mitochondria are your cellular power plants. Every session signals your body to grow more mitochondria, improve efficiency, and enhance their ability to use fat as fuel. This means more energy, better health, and a longer life. Zone 2 promotes mitochondrial health in 3 ways: biogenesis, improving efficiency, and mitophagy and repair. This increases your aerobic capacity, produces more energy with less waste, and keeps your cellular machinery running optimally. Zone 2 is the fat-burning sweet spot because fat oxidation reaches its absolute peak at this moderate intensity. The benefits include using fat as a primary fuel, improving insulin sensitivity to reduce metabolic disease risk, and boosting lactate clearance for better endurance. Zone 2 training yields significant results. At 85% fat fuel utilization, you double mitochondrial density compared to sedentary individuals. You see a 30% improvement in insulin sensitivity after 12 weeks. A minimum session length of 45 minutes triggers meaningful adaptation. Zone 2 is the most direct pathway to a resilient and efficient cardiovascular system. It literally remodels your heart, strengthening its walls, increasing stroke volume, and reducing resting heart rate over time. Zone 2 delivers 3 key heart adaptations. It causes cardiac remodeling, improving your heart's efficiency. It promotes capillary development, ensuring better oxygen and nutrient delivery. Finally, it improves heart rate variability, a crucial biomarker for cardiovascular resilience. Aerobic fitness is a strong predictor of all-cause mortality, more so than other health markers. VO2 max is the #1 longevity predictor, and Zone 2 is its primary driver. Aim for 150 to 300 minutes per week, and remember, it's never too late to start. The benefits of Zone 2 extend to your brain. Aerobic exercise at moderate intensity is a potent cognitive enhancer, protecting the brain, sharpening memory, and supporting emotional resilience. Zone 2 protects and enhances the brain through 3 primary mechanisms. It elevates BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which promotes neuronal growth. It encourages hippocampal neurogenesis, growing new neurons for learning and memory. It also helps regulate mood and stress by increasing dopamine and reducing cortisol. Zone 2 also acts as an active recovery tool, accelerating recovery between harder training sessions by promoting blood flow and clearing metabolic waste. Elite endurance athletes use the 80-20th rule, spending 80% of their training volume in Zone 2 to build their foundational aerobic base. The most effective activities for Zone 2 include brisk walking with an incline for accessibility, cycling for control and low impact, swimming for a full body, zero impact workout, and the rowing machine for combined cardiovascular and muscular benefits. More Zone 2 options include light jogging, where you must slow down enough to hold a conversation. The elliptical trainer offers a low-impact alternative. Hiking combines cardio with nature's mental benefits. Dance and aerobics can also maintain the heart rate while adding joy. Let's explore your Zone 2 training blueprint. We will provide a clear, actionable framework for how often and how long you should train, guided by science and used by longevity experts worldwide. The Zone 2 prescription includes 3 to 4 sessions per week for a duration of 45 to 90 minutes per session. Your heart rate target is 60 to 70% of max HR. The goal is progression, maintaining the same heart rate at a faster pace over time. Here is a sample weekly Zone 2 schedule. It includes 3 core Zone 2 sessions, active recovery, and dedicated time for strength and rest. The schedule is designed to build volume and allow for adaptation without overtraining. While Zone 2 builds the aerobic engine, you still need high-intensity Zones 4 and 5 for maximal oxygen uptake. The optimal blend is 80% Zone 1 to 2 and 20% Zone 4 to 5. To combine them effectively, establish your Zone 2 base first, then add 1 to 2 HIIT sessions weekly, separated by easy days. The structured progression moves from establishing a foundation with pure Zone 2, building volume with longer sessions, introducing the polarized approach with HIIT, and finally, maintaining optimal performance with the 80/20 mix. This reduces injury risk and maximizes long-term adaptation. Most people train in the wrong zone. Common mistakes include training too hard and too often spending time in Zone 3 junk miles. Others rely on perceived exertion instead of using a heart rate monitor. They may also train for sessions that are too short or skip Zone 2 entirely for HIIT, building their fitness on a weak base. Zone 2 is especially powerful as you age because it is the most targeted intervention to reverse the natural decline in mitochondrial function. It is a sustainable, low-risk way to maintain and enhance your long-term health and vitality. Zone 2 offers benefits across decades. In your 40s, it counteracts metabolic changes. In your 50s, it slows the decline in VO2 max. In your 60s and beyond, it preserves cognitive function and supports independent living. How can you track your progress? The most direct evidence of improvement is sustaining a faster pace at the same heart rate. Other markers include a lower resting heart rate, improved heart rate variability, and subjective gains in daily energy and mental clarity. Leading longevity experts emphasize the importance of Zone 2. Dr. Peter Attia calls it the foundation of everything. Dr. Inigo San Millan notes it builds the capacity to oxidize fat. Dr. Michael Joyner states it drives cardiorespiratory fitness, the most powerful predictor of longevity. Zone 2 is foundational. It builds the engine that powers every other form of physical and cognitive performance. Start where you are, be consistent, and let the science do the work. Your challenge starts this week. You don't need special equipment, just 3 sessions of 45 minutes each at a conversational pace. That's where longevity begins. If you're ready to train smarter, like and subscribe for more content.